Hello guys and welcome back to another Hunter's Prestige fitment video. On today's video we're going to show you how to fit the power points in the back of the centre console in your new Defender. Now you may have been downgraded when you originally got your vehicle to either have blanks or only have two power outlets available in the back of the centre console. So this video we're going to show you how to actually retrofit either the Type-C, USB or the 12-volt cigarette lighter to it. Now please note this video may be slightly harder to follow because it is very small and tight space available, so it might be tricky to be able to see what we're doing. It was also very tricky to actually film it, so please bear that in mind when you're watching the video. You may have limited view, but hopefully it's easy enough for you to follow. So let's get into today's fitment video. Okay, tools required for today's installation. You're going to need a ratchet as well as some torque bits. So you need a T45, T30 and a T25. You're also going to need a plastic trim tool. So first step, open up the cubby box lid. Then you'll have these plastic covers either side. If you pull them up, that will release them. Using a T45, what you want to do is just release the screws either side of the cubby box like so. And then lift that up and that will release it. Now using the T25, you just want to release this screw here and this screw here. And then using a T30, you want to release this screw here and this screw here from the hockey sticks of the center console. Obviously ours are gold, but yours will be a different color. And when that's done, you just want to release either side of those hockey sticks from the center console and pull this HVAC system forward. Now you may not have the HVAC there, which may make the next process a little bit easier. So if we show you down here, you can actually see the blanks down there. So what you want to do is just try and pull this as far away as possible and actually put your hand down in there. Obviously you do want to make sure that the HVAC system is pulled through a little bit, just so it allows more space for your hand to go through. And what you're basically trying to feel for is the blanking plates. There'll be two little clips either side of that blanking plate, and you just want to get your fingers either side of that to press the release clips in order to pop the cover off, like so. Obviously you'll have a power outlet already there. That has a connector on the back, so you just want to release that connector. And then with the bypass one, what you're going to do is put the grey connector, which is the largest part of the connector, on that connector here. And there is a little tag which, when it's engaged properly, will click. And repeat that on the other side if you have another outlet. And reinsert the new piggyback. And you just want to feed that wire through and tuck round either side of those connectors to where the power outlets are going to be. Push that through until you have four like so. And then with the desirable power outlet of your choice, obviously you can pick the orientation of where they go. Use the small connector into the new power outlet, click it in place, and of course do that for all four. Just make sure all the orientation of them is the correct way for when you go to put them back in. Now they're all done, what you're going to do is then put them in place. Now again, they have little retainers on the back, so when you push them through and when they're nice and flush, they will just click in. And again, we're just showing you to make sure that the orientation of the caps are the correct way. Obviously the little flappy case just goes up, so just make sure it's in the correct way and click them all in place. Now at this stage, what we prefer to do is turn the ignition on, and you can actually test those outlets. So you can make sure that all of them are powering up correctly. And what we're going to do is now reinsert the HVAC system. So we're using the trim tool either side of that just to give it a little bit more space, push it in place. Then we're going to reinsert the screws either side of the hockey sticks using the T30. And then you can take T25 bits and reinsert them, one here and one here. This from the other angle. that's done, we can reinsert the cubby box and make sure that that is open when you're going to reinsert it, because there is little retainers either side. And then you can reinsert the T45 bits. And put the covers back on. Now, either side of those covers will actually be sided, so if you don't know which way they go, they'll have an R or an L on the inside. And that is all done. And you can close the lid. So that is the end of today's fitment video. I hope it's nice and easy for you guys to follow. And if you have any questions, please get in contact with our sales team, who are always happy to help. As always guys, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe and hit that bell notification to stay up to date with what we're doing here at Hunters. See you on the next video.